Hey, what's up guys? My name is Alexander Florizone. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have the Recon 200 Gen 2 from Turtle Beach. I'm really excited about this one because my best friend, Omega Goose, link down in the description to his channel. He makes gaming videos and stuff. Check him out. He bought me this headset a couple of years ago as a Christmas present, and I made a 1 year of use review of it, and it was a very covers all the bases headset. Probably the best value headset out there at the time that it came out anyways. And the Gen 2 one, it might be the new value king because it just changed a few things from the original. First of all, the price, same price, $59.99 USD or $79.99 Canadian, which is a really middle of the ground price. It's not a super budget headset, but if you're just looking for the best bang for your buck, premium features, premium feel, but not $200, this is probably the one for you.
So what I actually like to do for these unboxings is I will record the unboxing just without any audio, and then, at least for headsets anyways, I will do a little recording over it. The audio that you're hearing right now is recorded with the Recon 200 Gen 2, so keep that in mind as you listen. The packaging not too impressive. Turtle Beach uses all cardboard packaging nowadays, nothing too special. We got our manual and stuff, maybe a sticker in there, and then we have our little USB-C charge cable, which is pretty nice cable, nothing too special, not braided or anything, but it's nice that they still included it. It's pretty short, maybe it's only a 2 foot. Yeah, it's only a couple foot cable, which is, it's kind of nice sometimes to have a really short cable like that, because most people won't have particularly short cables because mostly they're just used for charging our phones. So it's nice that they included that. The whole headset is coated in plastic and it just kind of slides off the one end. My initial impressions, very much noticing the ear cups, the nice sturdy build quality of the headband as well, and of course the USB-C. Otherwise, we'll get right into the details here.
I'd like to start with the kind of the features that they've changed from Gen 1 to Gen 2. In case you've seen my Gen 1 video, you can check it out up there. So I'm just going to tell you about the few changes that they made on the new one. First of all, USB-C charging. Really awesome. Now you just plug it in with your USB-C. Really nice universal plug. Most smartphones are made with it nowadays, and it's pretty much taken over everything. So I'm really glad that they've made that change. Turtle Beach has made that change across all of their devices. It's all USB-C now. Thank goodness. I love it. It's awesome. Then the other big noticeable change, I think, is the ear cushions. They're now a fabric surface on them rather than the old sort of leatherette, which to me is kind of a downgrade, but from my experience of making videos and reading the comments, people feel very different about that. Some people really do not like the leatherette, especially if they have short hair or shaved head. Apparently it kind of tends to stick to the skin, whereas I have a lot of hair, so I've never really felt that. I prefer the leatherette because it's just a little less weird and fuzzy feeling against my beard and stuff. But anyway, that's kind of a preference thing, which some people say was the only problem with the original. So you can make up your mind about that one. Other than that, it's essentially the same headset. It's pretty awesome. We have our metal bands in here, just like before. We have our nice solid build quality, almost the same. Good tilting in the ears, pretty standard, nothing too special. And of course, my favorite, the signature flip down to mute, flip up just about, I think, this far, and it just mutes it, which is great. I love that feature. I've used it a ton on my Turtle Beach headsets. I really appreciate that. And then on the side here, we have our volume up down, our mic monitoring up down, and then our switch where we have the off position, the PlayStation position, and the Xbox position. Apparently there's little to no difference between the PlayStation and the Xbox side. I don't really understand the difference because I've read from conflicting sources kind of that the PlayStation one just might be a little bit louder and otherwise it's the same. Now talking internals, the speakers are 40mm drivers, kind of on the small side, but not little dinky things or anything. They'll be just fine, especially with the internal driver for all of your games, whatever you're going to be doing with it, even listening to music. Lots of oomph in there, plenty of deafening juice, so don't worry about that. Another thing I forgot to mention is that the battery inside is a 12-hour battery life, which is pretty good as long as you remember to plug it in every few days. 12 hours is also not that bad, because when it runs out of battery, the headphone part of the headset still works. Turtle Beach says the mic might not work, whatever that means. In my experience, the mic does not work at all when it runs out of battery, but the actual headphones part just works just fine as if it was charged up. So that's a really nice touch from last generation to this generation. Honestly, I think that's the best improvement that they made, along with switching to USB-C charging. But that was kind of a no-brainer anyways. So this switch to it working without battery life, that was just kind of the more innovative solution that they implemented in this version. Did I talk about the sound yet? I talked about the drivers. I don't think I talked about the sound. But I guess that's because it's nothing to gawk at and nothing to be disturbed by either. It's pretty standard, nice and clear. You're never really going to complain about it unless you're an audiophile trying to listen to high quality music on it or something. But you shouldn't expect that out of this headset. And even if you do expect super high quality, I think it does a lot better than is due, really. For what it is, a gaming headset, I think they're pretty good quality speakers. So the verdict, is this a good headset? Should you buy it? If you're looking for a $60 USD headset, yeah, this is pretty much the one for you, unless you don't really care too much about it being super loud or having the flip down to mute feature, because the Recon 500, which was Turtle Beach's recent sort of big brother version of the Recon 200, yet also kind of a little brother version, it's kind of better in some ways, except you don't have to plug it in. I believe it's a really similar price point, but for people like me who don't want to be plugging in to charge a headset like this, because it doesn't make that big of a difference to have the driver, to me, it's a preference thing, I would rather use the Recon 500, so I recommend you check that out. I have a video review of that. Please check it out at the tag up there or the link down in the description, because that may be something you're interested in. Now, if you're looking for something higher end, more intense, something wireless, more features, more buttons, more doohickeys, you might want to check out the Stealth 600 or Stealth 700. I have reviews of both of those. Those are going up in price a lot, but they go up in features a lot too. The Stealth 700 as well, I find to be the best gaming headset I've ever used. If I lost my headset or broke it, or even needed another one someday for some other purpose, I would definitely consider buying another one, because that is just one product that I was very happy with. I love it. But you can check out my reviews to both of those, the Stealth 600 and 700, down in the description below as well. But I guess that's all I have to say for this video. Not a ton to say about this one, because it's really just a better version of the Gen 1. If you want a little bit more in-depth look at the build of the unit and the look of it, some closer up shots, you can check out my review of the Gen 1 version down in the description below. I guess that's all then. Thank you guys for checking out the video. If it helped you out, please hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more reviews and projects. I'm kind of making a comeback in my videos here. I'm recording a couple in one day right now. I'm getting the ball rolling again, because I took a big long break from YouTube when life kind of got all, so I'm pretty excited for where my channel's going to be going. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next video if you do. Bye-bye.